In the charming seaside town of Windward, there were three lively young boys who had known each other since the cradle: Steve, Nathan, and Jason. Growing up in this quaint coastal town meant long summers, countless school breaks, and numerous days spent exploring their boundless natural playground. The children attended a small local school, nestled between the hustle and bustle of Windward and the sprawling, shimmering beach that stretched out beyond the horizon. At the far end of this untouched golden beach, colossal sand dunes stood tall, their peaks appearing to touch the clear blue sky above. The boys had always admired these towering dunes, and on this particular day, they decided to explore them. With their school bags loaded with robust pieces of cardboard they'd been collecting for weeks, they raced each other across the sands, their youthful laughter filling the air. When they finally reached the base of the largest dune, they marveled at its majestic height, its surface glistening in the afternoon sun. Like agile mountain goats, they clambered up the dune, the sand hot beneath their bare feet. Once they reached the top, their hearts pounding with exhilaration, they took turns hurtling down on their makeshift sleds. Their youthful squeals of joy echoed across the dunes, and the excitement of racing each other down the sandhills seemed to encapsulate the essence of their childhood. After a whirlwind of fun-filled races, Steve needed to answer nature's call. As he walked away from the hilarity, Nathan and Jason, still fueled by adrenaline, continued their sandhill escapades. A few minutes passed before they heard Steve call out, his voice laced with curiosity and a hint of excitement. "Hey, fellas! You've got to see this! I found something amazing!" Dropping their cardboard sleds, Nathan and Jason sprinted to where Steve's voice had originated. Their eyes widened as they found him standing at the base of an enormous, enchanting plant that towered towards the heavens, its gigantic leaves sprawling out like the emerald palms of an ancient, mystical creature. "Good grief!" Nathan gasped, his breath hitched as he stared at the plant in awe. "The leaves! They're enormous, like giant hands!" Jason, equally awestruck, added, "And look at those branches. They're positioned like steps of a ladder." The unique formation of the branches stirred their innate sense of adventure. Without a second thought, they began to scale the plant, their hands grasping at the sturdy branches as they ascended into the sky. Up they climbed, higher and higher, until they pierced through the fluffy cloud cover. Their hearts pounded with a mix of fear and exhilaration as they found themselves so high that their entire town was visible beneath them. The bird's eye view showed them the patchwork of their town, each building, street, and garden clearly visible. "Look!" Steve pointed, his voice barely a whisper, towards the ominous swirling mass forming over the ocean. "Is that a cyclone?" Jason squinted at the sight, his face pale. "We need to warn everyone," he announced. With a newfound sense of urgency, the boys skidded down the plant as quickly as their grip would allow. Their descent was marked with worry, their youthful glee replaced with grave concern for their town. Upon reaching the bottom, they were met by an old man whose attire and sun-battered face suggested a life lived in isolation. He introduced himself as Herman, a hermit who had made the vast expanse of the sand dunes his home, dwelling in a complex structure made from old cardboard boxes. The plant, he explained, was not any ordinary flora. It was a magical creation he had nurtured from a seed. With polite respect, Steve hastily apologized. "We're sorry, Herman. We didn't know. But we saw a cyclone coming from up there." Herman's stern eyes softened, his anger subsiding as he understood their concern. He asked for their help to move his fragile home to a nearby cave, away from the cyclone's destructive path. The boys, driven by their sense of duty, agreed without hesitation. After assisting Herman with his makeshift abode, the boys sprinted back towards the beach, their legs heavy but their determination unwavering. They found a surf lifesaver patrolling the beach, his face questioning as he noticed their worry. "There's a cyclone coming!" Nathan panted out. Reacting immediately, the lifesaver contacted the local weather station, which confirmed the cyclone's approach. Because of the boys' timely discovery, the town was able to seek shelter before the storm hit. Their act of bravery didn't go unnoticed. The local mayor was incredibly thankful for their efforts, and upon hearing about Herman's solitary life, offered to help him. The next day, when the boys led Herman back to his old dwelling, they found a brand new caravan waiting for him. "For me," Herman's voice quivered, touched by the generosity of the community. "Absolutely," Jason beamed. "You deserve a comfortable home for growing your magical plants." From then onwards, Herman lived in his new caravan, and the boys often visited him, always eager for another adventure. They were no longer just 3 schoolboys. They had become the town heroes, their names synonymous with courage and friendship. In the end, they lived many more days of fun, adventures, and camaraderie, creating unforgettable memories on the sand dunes, forever bound by the day they saved their town from a cyclone. And so they lived happily ever after. The end. Thank you so much for joining us for another captivating story. We are thrilled to present to you this original tale created by Kids Bedtime Stories HQ, and we hope you and your little ones thoroughly enjoyed it. If this enchanting bedtime story resonated with you, we kindly ask you to show your appreciation by giving this video a big thumbs up. Your likes have a tremendous impact on the growth of our channel, allowing us to continue crafting magical storytime experiences for families everywhere. If you haven't done so already, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with our latest stories and adventures, ensuring that you never miss out on the magic. Now we have an exciting offer just for you. How about a personalized bedtime story where you and your children become the heroes of your very own magical tale? Picture me taking you on a unique adventure crafted exclusively for you. Sounds exhilarating, doesn't it? To make this extraordinary experience a reality, simply click on the link provided in the description below. Once again, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for being a part of our storytelling community. At Kids Bedtime Stories HQ, we believe that dreams can truly come true. Wishing you sweet dreams, brave adventurers, until we embark on our next journey together.